lieben Freunde, was geht, was geht, was los, muss los, guten Tag. Es ist dein Lieblings-YouTuber James Bray und ich reagiere heute auf Top 10 German creepy bedtime stories. I know a lot of you guys are probably like, what the heck? But that's what we're getting ourselves into today. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. If you guys are returning viewers, welcome back. If you guys don't know what we do in this channel, we cover everything pertaining to Germany, the language, the culture. There's a lot of culture expat videos we react to. We do a lot of cooking videos actually on the channel from time to time. GeoGuessr, a bunch of different things. We're hitting it at every different angle. So if that interests you, go ahead and subscribe. And we're going to go ahead and dive nose deep into this thing. What are we doing today? We're going to be checking out this video. So if you guys have any really creepy bedtime stories that you know, originate from Germany or something like that that I probably never knew about, let me know in the comments down below right now. And I also want to say, I'm pretty sure Grimm's Fairytales comes from Germany. I did a lot of reactions, and that's pretty much what I can conclude at this point. If I'm wrong, y'all can let me know. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and check this out and see exactly what we're working with. Los geht's.
A stinky kid that no one likes, another kid who loses both his thumbs. What happens when you go outside with an umbrella on a rainy day? All of that on today's most amazing top 10 list. Coming in at number 10, we have Die Geschichte von Beißen Friedrich.
Do you say die? You mean die Geschichte? Geschichte? Die Geschichte von Bösen Friedrich? But he's going to say Die Geschichte von Bösen Friedrich. I bet that's what he's going to say.
Our next story translates to either cruel or wicked Frederick. I think it depends on what era you're born in, but this story is pretty much about a sociopath in the making. The story starts with cruel Frederick running around killing birds, just random.
What the heck? What y'all got going on out there, bruh? Whoa. Frederick need to chill. Friedrich.
Birds that he finds. He finds them and he kills them and he rips their wings off. And this isn't even to eat them. He just wants to kill them for his own sick pleasure.
No, you need help. I need help?
Who does that? And the story only gets worse from there. He starts to destroy furniture and then he finds some poor lady named Mary and he starts whipping her. First of all, what is wrong?
Yeah, this man has lost his rabbit-ass mind, bro. If he thinks he can go around just acting a damn fool. No one decided to check Friedrich. Like, he just let everybody, they let him run around plucking wings and clapping people up and stuff. Like, and everybody's like, yeah, that's normal. He's just crazy, you know. I don't like how that story's going. Because if I was in the story, I'm like, ooh, Friedrich need to get pieced up, bro. Where my piece at?
Wrong with this kid? And second of all, why on earth does this kid have a whip? Who gives a kid a whip? Then there's a dog that shows up at this kid's house and he starts whipping the dog. And then the dog gets pissed and
he crossed the line when he started with the dog, bro. I can't be rocking with that. Nope.
mauls cruel Frederick's leg, and then the story ends with him in bed because his foot is infected and the dog is sitting at the dinner table eating his food. So I guess the moral of the story is don't be an evil child of Satan or you'll get attacked by wild animals. And
yeah, that dog did not, the dog was like, yo, listen man, you can catch this fade any time, any place. I did not come here to get messed with. And the dog stood up for itself. So more of the story is just don't mess with anybody. Like, stay in your lane, you know what I'm saying?
Baby starved to death. Next on the list, we have Struwelpeter.
Okay. This, let's see if we can say it. Struwelpeter? Struwelpeter, right? Struwelpeter? Struwelpeter. Struwelpeter. I don't know if I said that right. Y'all can let me know.
This story translates to Shaggy Peter. And while being shaggy now in this day and age with ripped jeans and
look at, oh, damn, dog. Like, he looks like a metal band member.
Face tattoos is hip and cool. Back when the story was written in 1845.
You got the Edward Scissorhands fingers going too.
They didn't feel the same way. Well, maybe that was just Germany. I don't know if there's a bunch of people running around with face tattoos in the 1800s in New England. Who knows? But this story is about a boy who gets too damn shaggy. He never wants to groom himself. He has fingernails that grow super long in his hair and he's...
Oh, that is nasty. I was wondering, are those worms coming out of his fingers? No, those are just his actual nails, bro. Personal hygiene level like -100. What is going on? He probably doesn't shower or anything either.
to be brushed, but it's also so long because he never cuts it. Also, the story specifically talks about how he's covered in soot. I don't really
Oh, that's nasty. Oh no. No. Get this man some soap.
think that's a problem anymore. I think the equivalent to being covered in soot is like being covered in Cheeto dust. The modern version of this story should be Cheeto Dust Charlie and the sticky fingers that ruined his Xbox controller. Someone in the comments please tell me how to say that in German.
Oh my god, that's
Pretty much what happens to old Shaggy Peter is that no one likes him. He stinks, he's hairy, he's got fingernails so long he could scratch his next door neighbor's ear holes. So the moral of the old tale is be clean or people won't like you. In 1845, we hadn't started telling kids that it's what's on the inside that counts.
You're ugly.
Coming in at number 8, we have Fidgety Phillips. This story is a warning to kids who can't sit still at the dinner table. But before I dive into this one, don't forget to like this video. The story goes that young Philip is at the dinner table with his parents and is being pretty rambunctious.
Oh, real talk. Make sure you guys smash that like button. I know people tend to forget, but yeah, just go ahead and knock that out real quick. All right. It takes like what, 1 second? And subscribe if you haven't, you know what I'm saying?
Eventually, after moving around way too much, he ends up tipping his chair over. In his fall, he ends up bringing the entire dinner table and everything on it down.
Oh, well, that's typical too. You know, that happens. I used to rock back in my chair like that as a kid. Instead of bringing like the dinner table down, I brought my school desk down because I was doing it too much. And then I knocked down my books and everything on my desk, and you know, some of the stuff hit the person next to me. It was pretty wild. I'm not sure if anybody's had an experience like that, but it ain't fun, my guy. It's definitely pretty embarrassing when you do it in front of company, for sure.
With him and makes a complete mess. He is under the tablecloth with all of the dinner scraps over top and all around him. His parents are of course extremely upset at him for ruining all their plates and glasses and the dinner that they had made for everyone. The boy ended up not getting to eat dinner and had to go hungry that day.
Well, I mean, that's a reasonable consequence. That's not really a horror story. That's like a you fucked up, these are your consequences story.
If you take anything from this story, just make sure you're minding your manners.
That's not creepy. That makes sense. The dude messed up his stuff. Like, he shouldn't have been able to eat for the rest of the what? Like, yeah, he forfeited. He was eating something, and then he was rocking back in his chair. Like, yeah, he forfeit. Like, that makes sense. I know some people might think that's cruel, but it teaches you a lesson. Like, you don't want to go hungry, you better act right. Act right at the table. It's so simple.
At the dinner table. Moving on to our number 7 spot, we have the story of Augustus who wouldn't have any soup. This story is about a boy named Augustus who was a healthy little boy with round cheeks. Augustus never had a problem eating and also
when they say healthy too, it's like, you looking kind of healthy. Like, it's like ironic because then the people be looking big as hell, bro. Look at Augustus, man. Like, oh yeah, he definitely looks healthy. Healthy meaning like he looks like he's been fed, bro. Like, that dude looked like he stole everybody's food, bro. Look how big his body is, dog. That's crazy.
Also ate whatever he was told to and never let his soup get cold. But one winter day, something changed in Augustus. When his soup was placed in front of him that day, he threw a tantrum and refused to eat it. He threw his spoon across the room and yelled to get that nasty soup away from him. The next day, he was visibly thinner from not getting his nutrients, but he still refused to eat his soup.
Oh my God, bro. Who makes stories like this? I feel like a bitter parent made this story. You mean, one time there was a little boy who didn't eat his food and he withered away until he was nothing. You should eat your food. Like, what? Who tells stories like this?
The next day, the same thing, and the days that followed. He was withering away in front of everyone.
Bro, look at how skinny my man's is. Man's over here looks like a toothpick. He looks like toothpick joints, like toothpick arms, a toothpick. Bro, what? All because he didn't eat a soup doesn't even have that many calories in it. What were they putting in that stuff, bro? Like, just because he didn't eat this particular bowl of soup. I think it's deeper than that, bro. I feel like Buddy got hexed.
Everyone's eyes. On the 4th day, he was so thin, he hardly outweighed a sugar plum.
Yeah, you know what? That's because I'm pretty sure there was a witch behind this entire thing. There's no possible. This sounds like a grim fairy tale, for sure. Like, there was a witch behind the scenes that definitely hexed his ass, and he got thin. There's no way this man got thin off of not eating one bowl of soup, like, for a few days and stuff. He could have just picked something different to eat, right? They got bread out there. Like, you could just eat some bread. I'm like, all right, next, I'll just eat something else.
The story takes a dark turn on the 5th day when he ends up being found dead.
And number 6, we have...
Hold the hell, what? Oh, that's dark. That is dark. He didn't have to go out like that though. Man.
Die Grieche von fliegenden.
Oh my God, die Geschichte von fliegenden Robert. So I don't know why it's so hard to say that. Go back. I think it's just look.
Die Grieche von.
Watch.
On the 5th day, when he ends up being found dead.
And number 6, we have Die Grieche von.
He said Grieche. He pronounced it with GR. There's no. Where's the R at, bro? Say it again. Hold on. Let's go back. Can we go back? Watch this. This man said Die Grieche.
Von.
I want to go back again, bro. Listen to what this man said. This man really said Die Grieche. I'm about to watch this. Blow your mind.
Die Grieche von.
Where's the R? Grieche. It's Die Geschichte. I haven't even said it right. Die Geschichte von fliegenden Robert. Fliegenden Robert. Die Geschichte von Die Geschichte vom fliegenden Robert. And I'm not sure why the R. He said Grieche. I got it, bro. I wish I could zoom in. I can't zoom in on Google Chrome right now, but my man's down horrible right now.
Fliegenden Robert.
Fliegenden. What did he say?
This one is the story of Flying Robert. He goes out during a rainy day and he has his umbrella and he ends up floating away.
Oh, nah, bruh. This man, y'all... Bro, they needed to teach him how to pronounce these words before he got up here and embarrassed himself low-key. Like, what
the last line of the story is literally, he was never seen again. The moral of the story is to tell kids not to go outside when it's gross and rainy outside, but how harsh does the story have to be? The kid couldn't just come home with a cold and get a little sick and then get
blown away and taken to the Netherlands.
Better? No, he had to float away from the wind, picking him up by his umbrella, and then he would vanish from society. Jesus.
In our number 5 spot, we have the girl without hands.
Das Mädchen ohne Hände. That's interesting.
Story. This story is about a father who gets offered money by a strange man. The man tells the father that if he gives him whatever is standing behind the mill, then he will give him the money. Unbeknownst to the father, this strange man is actually the devil.
Whoa. It's like the Adam and Eve story, but like beefed up a bit. Kind of, but not really.
Man agrees because he believes that there is only an apple tree standing behind the mill, but to his unfortunate surprise, his daughter was actually standing behind it. When the devil goes to take the daughter away, she fights back. She is so pure that she is able to resist his grip, but the devil still wants to take something with him. He tells the father and daughter that he will leave if the father will chop off his daughter's hands to give to him.
What? Oh, don't tell me the father did that. Grimy ass. You know what? From what it seems like, and from what I've witnessed, in creepy story times and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure the father ain't shit. He probably gonna cut her hands off, bro. That's because it's obviously the story says like the daughter without hands, right? The girl without hands. The dad cuts off her hand. That's so sad, bro. That's not even a creepy story. That's just straight up sad, dog.
Of course, at first they said absolutely not, but then the devil threatened to take the father away if they didn't agree.
Well, then I would have just gone away. Like, all right, bet, take me away, bro. Fuck out of here.
So, unfortunately, that father and daughter had no choice and were forced to chop off her hands.
Jesus, that's sad, bro.
I definitely don't want to go to sleep after hearing that one.
Bro, what? Just go to sleep with a shotgun at this point, bro. Because it looks like all these stories, somebody wanted smoke. But some of the stories, it was a legit lesson. Like, yo, like, don't mess with people. Because I think what was it, the first story that we covered on here? The kid was like antagonizing everybody, like ripping off wings of birds, just being a bad kid. He just needed his ass whooped. That's literally what it was. Like, his mom needed to get the belt or a brick or like a broomstick or something and just beat his ass, bro. Because literally, like, there's no way on this planet you let a kid like that run around just doing whatever the hell he wants. Because that's exactly how you get people that are doing what they're doing right now. I know it's a story, but still, like, you know, there should have been some parenting 101 in that thing, bro. Because it just looked like the parents let the kid do whatever the hell he wanted, you know.
And number 4, we have Die Grieche von den Wildenjäger.
I'm so fucking done, dude. How is he pronouncing shit like this? I'm like kind of triggered, bro. I know it sounds wild, but bro, listen to how he pronounces this.
The father and daughter.
Boom, wait.
Of course, at first they agree. Off her hands.
Griechen von den wilden Jäger.
Oh my god, bro. He keeps saying Griechet. What the fuck? Where's the R? Die Geschichte von dem wilden Jäger. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm not a perfect person when it comes to pronouncing this. In fact, I'm probably the worst, but I guess maybe there's somebody that's a little bit, bro, like, the Grisha. I don't understand where Grisha is coming from. There's no R here. Say it again, bro, for the people out there in the back. I want to see how you said this crazy shit, bro. There's no way you said it like that.
And number 4, we have Digression von...
Digression. Bro, where's the R? Hey, if you guys are watching the video up to this point, please do me a favor in the comments down below. Tell me if you found an R in these words.
Von den wilden Jäger.
Von dem wilden Jäger. But yeah, at least you got the Jäger part right. But where's the R? He said De Grisha. He completely ignored the E. Well, the T, I should say. And he added an R. And then the D he pronounced as dot. So anyways, Die Geschichte von dem wilden Jäger. Interesting. It's just interesting to see that shit now. After learning German for a year and a half, I'm like, oh, dang, maybe we have been pronouncing stuff wrong here.
Also, if I'm pronouncing these wrong, I want to apologize to
yes.
everyone watching the video.
Hey, it's all good, bruh. It's just funny looking at it. There's no harm, no foul. I'm just like, bro, you added a few letters.
This translates to the story of the wild huntsman. This is a tale about a dude who wanted to head out and hunt some rabbit for his dinner. While he was out hunting, the day gets super hot and this dude was like, why should I hunt in the sun when I can just take a nap and start hunting again later? Smart dude. Well, it turns out not so smart. When he was sleeping, the rabbit steals his gun.
Wait. This must have been like some Bugs Bunny type stuff. There is no way on this planet a bunny stole his glizzy, bro. He must have had a micro glizzy.
And his glasses, and then starts shooting at him. He's
what? Oh, the yo, the rabbit was on demon time, bro. He's like, listen, bro, I need a clean shot. I'm gonna need them glasses too. How the heck? Oh nah, there's no way, bro. Bugs Bunny wanted all the smoke today, bro.
Starts running away in terror because the rabbit is trying to kill him and he can barely see without his glasses. The huntsman manages to run back to his cottage where his wife is waiting for him. His wife hears a ton of commotion and comes out to see her husband being hunted by a rodent.
By a freaking rodent. Like, imagine that. I mean, you gotta be taking some special type of you know, druk, you know what I'm saying? Like some something to be witnessing what you're witnessing. Because imagine walking outside your house and you see a rabbit with a blaster, man, a super soaker, just, you know, chasing your spouse around a little area. And like, that doesn't make any sense, bro. Like, I know it's a story time, but what? That's a strong ass rabbit, bro. And that rabbit either must be like mega size or the gun's got to be micro. It's got to be one or the other, bro, because there's no way.
Now, final attempt to survive, the huntsman jumps down a well and his wife screams in terror and drops her coffee on her foot and burns herself, and the rabbit and the rabbit's baby celebrate. I don't even know what the moral of the story is.
Yeah, what is the moral of that story? Rabbits always get revenge in the weirdest ways or something? I don't know. Y'all let me know, because that's a confusing story right there.
Don't sleep on the job where animals will gain sentience and try to murder you in front of your loved ones?
In our number 3 spot, we have Max and Moritz. This story is about 2 little rascals who like to pull pranks. In the story, they pull off 7 different pranks.
They're probably pretty graphic pranks too, if we're just going off of the vibe of the stories we've heard so far. Germany, y'all got some creepy ass stories. Y'all need to relax. Okay.
Some of their pranks include stealing a widow's chicken, breaking a bridge, and then making the tailor walk over it so that he falls into the river below.
Damn.
And filling a teacher's pipe with gunpowder.
Wait a minute. What? Oh, these kids, I'm gonna say it louder for the people in the back, were on demon time. They were on demon time. I don't know who possessed these kids to put gunpowder in a pipe, a smoking pipe, but they're definitely wildin', bro. They're wildin', bro.
So that when he lights it, it blows up in his face.
And he doesn't have a face anymore. That sounds like a backstory to a supervillain. These guys are over here creating supervillains, bruh.
Needless to say, these boys are pretty reckless and pretty cruel.
That's putting it lightly. These guys are like, they're criminals. Like,
Eventually, someone decides it's time to prank the boys back, but this is where things take an even darker turn. This prank ends up being less of a prank and more of an extremely severe punishment. The boys end up getting baked into bread and fed to the chickens.
what the fuck? They got baked into bread, yo. So they killed the boys. They killed the boys. Like, your pranks are too intense. We're killing y'all because we feel like you're gonna do something crazy. That's crazy, bro. They were not playing around.
I can't believe that this is actually a story told to children.
Yeah, they literally killed these two boys. Like, hey, we're gonna feed them to the chickens. Here you go.
The boys did play some pretty harmful pranks.
They did, but I don't think they deserve to be murked, bro. They got fucking murked and then fed to chickens. That's so disrespectful, bro. They got fed to chickens. You could have put them in a, like, you know, they could have been like, what is that, Sweeney Todd? Was it Sweeney Todd? I think it was Sweeney Todd. The dude that had that barber shop that he would eat the people he was cutting their hair or something like that. Like, couldn't have even turned them into like a burger patty or something. Just straight up baked them into some bread and then served them with some chickens, bro. Oh, dang, the disrespect.
But I'm not sure if this extent was necessary. I guess it's a lesson to be kind and treat others well.
Or get baked into some bread, you know?
At number 2, we have Dago Torre Grishitimi Friorzig.
Wow, bro, my ears. Let me go ahead and try to pronounce this the right way, right? And if I'm pronouncing it the wrong way, y'all let me know. Be honest. Maybe I'm talking shit and I don't even know how to pronounce it. But die God traurige Gesichter mit dem Feuerzeug. Why is there a V? Feuerzeug. So anyways, die God traurige Gesichter mit dem Feuerzeug. So I don't know what the V is. There must have been a typo at the end of this because this doesn't make no sense. Why the freak is there a V at the end of Feuerzeug? Oh well.
There's my German. I'm killing it. Killing it at German today.
Yo, he's doing a great job, man. It says Feuerzeug up here. Oh, it is a typo. It is a typo.
German's the best. This translates to a very sad story with matches. And it's about a girl named Harriet who's left home alone. Her parents have a box of matches on the countertop.
Oh, it's a Home Alone story, German edition. We got to see how this ends.
And tell her not to touch them, but this little girl loves fire. And so the girl doesn't listen to her parents, and she lights a match anyways. And then her clothes light on fire, and she burns until there's nothing left but her smoldering ashes on the ground.
Guys, what kind of stories are these? Like, what the heck is going on, bro? These stories is too... I mean, this story was literally lit. Like no pun intended. It was a lit up story. Like, whoa.
And then her cats cry a stream of tears out of their face
to put the fire out.
And that's the end. That's the end of the story. The lesson is obviously don't play with matches. And the secret message is how you give a child a lifelong fear of fire.
True that. Stay the hell away from fire.
In our number 1 spot today, we have the story of Little Suck a Thumb. This story starts off with a mom leaving her young son Conrad at home. She explains that she needs to leave for a little while, but warns him not to suck his thumb while she is away.
It's such a weird thing. It's like, I'm leaving on vacation. Make sure you don't suck your thumb while I'm gone. Why? What the freak? That doesn't make any sense. It's such a weird story, bruh. Once again, this is a story created by a bitter parent. It must have been like they were sick and tired of seeing their kids suck their thumbs. I was like, I'm going to write a wild-ass story real quick. I'll be right back. I'm going to head out.
Or else. She says that the great tall tailor always finds little boys who suck their thumbs and takes big sharp scissors and cuts them off, and explains that thumbs can't grow back. The mom leaves, and then almost immediately after, the boy begins sucking his thumb.
This man was gobbling his thumb like it was like his last supper, bro. He did not waste no time.
He had been warned, but absolutely did not listen. Soon, the door flew open.
Imagine how creepy that would be. Somebody busting through your door with some gigantic scissors and cutting your fingers off. Just cutting your thumbs off. Like, it's not like one of these fingers getting cut off. That would be a big deal. But the thumb has a thick bone. Like, it's a thicker bone. So imagine getting your thumb cut off. Like, that's like, you need that. Like, try pretending to not use your thumb for a quick second. Tell me how that goes. You can't even write properly. Like, it's like, oh my God, you need your thumb for literally everything. Like, if I miss this finger, you can still get along with, like, you know, grabbing with these fingers or whatever. But your thumb being, oh God, that sounds painful.
And a tailor began running in with scissors. I'm not sure why the tailor cares so much about it, but he ends up chasing the boy around and snipping off his thumbs. When the mom comes home, she sees the boy standing there, and apparently he just looks sad. I feel like I would be a lot more than sad.
Bro, just sad. He probably bled out. That's probably his ghost you're looking at.
If somebody cut off my thumbs, but I guess it is just a story. The mom then says she knew that the tailor would come to naughty little suck-a-thumb, which seems like kind of an...
That's so, like, she don't need to be having kids, bro. She's like, I knew he would come here. I wasn't actually on vacation. I was standing outside watching through the window while he sliced your thumbs off. Like, who does that, man? I got some evil-ass parents, bro.
An insensitive response.
All right, guys, that's been our list of some...
Well, that was wild as hell. Moral of the story is Germany operates on demon time. I mean, I'm convinced y'all operate on demon time when it comes to these stories, bro. You guys are way too damn wild. And they're interesting though. They are interesting. Give me some more interesting stories to cover in the comments down below. We might actually go over some Grimm's fairy tales. I might do some videos where I read some of these things, you know, and then talk about what it is and stuff like that. It might be really long videos, but at this point, I mean, y'all know I didn't care from the beginning, bruh. I don't care how long these videos are. I genuinely enjoy learning about the culture, the stories, and like the language and stuff like that. So it's actually pretty crazy. Go ahead, subscribe if you guys are new. Love you guys as always, and I will see you soon. Bis später, Leute. Ich liebe euch. Ciao.
Well, 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 what a pleasure it is to see all of your beautiful faces at the end of this lovely video.
Subscribe if you haven't already.
I'm sure you know, as I've mentioned in the past, we do have a Discord that's linked in the description down below, and we would love to have you a part of the world's greatest community ever, BRAYGANG. Yes, if you've made it to this point in the video, you're officially a part of the community. So go ahead, join the Discord server. Link is in the description down below. And we also have other social media as well, like Instagram, Twitter. We're live. We go live on Twitch quite often as well. So it would behoove you to, you know, go ahead and subscribe to the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JamesBrayGang. Join the cause and be a part of the greatest, literally the greatest community ever. Okay, it's simple. Just go ahead and do those little things. We're trying to grow on all these little platforms and everything, and it really means a lot. Now, I know you guys stumbled up across the channel and you're like, what does this guy post? Like, what kind of content does he post? Reactions, vlogs, pretty much whatever comes to my mind. All right, it's random content. I don't know what I'm gonna be posting 10 years from now, but I do know that you can stick along for the journey, and it really means a lot. Now, for every single person that subscribes and follows all of the accounts that I have made, and all the links will be in the description down below, that's an automatic entry for any future giveaways I decide to have. I'll remind you when the giveaways take place, but you'll be surprised what I will be giving away because you guys have supported me so much up to this point, and it's only right that I do the same thing back. Thank you guys so much for being amazing, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Peace.